Hi everyone, I'm Dustin, your Victoria real estate expert, and I'm back with a November market update. We're seeing some really interesting shifts in the market, something we haven't seen in quite a few months. So whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping tabs on what's happening in Victoria real estate, you're going to want to stick around. First, let's talk about sales, the most important figure. November saw a 40% increase in sales volume compared to the same time last year, with 551 properties selling across the Victoria Real Estate Board. This is bringing us back to our long-term 10-year average, showing that the market has stabilized and buyers are returning to normal levels. Whereas last year, we were at a very slow time, very few properties selling. It was on par with 2008. It was feeling like a complete stall out in the market. So now that's changed. Buyers who were hesitant last year and earlier this year are starting to make moves. And I think this is likely spurred by the expectation of more competition coming in the spring, while those buyers can make good on pretty attractive 5-year mortgage rates right now. In terms of new listings took a bit of a drop in November, with only 803 properties coming to the market, a decrease from last year. This is a big factor in why I think overall inventory is starting to decline. It's the first time since April of 2022 that we've seen active listings dip below the previous year's levels. So this tightening in supply has created a sense of urgency, a little bit more activity, a little bit more multiple offer situations, especially in the detached home and townhome segment. Active listings right now sits at 2,836. Earlier this year, we were approaching close to 3,400. So active inventory is trending down. Of course, a bit of this is seasonality with the winter months. We haven't seen a lot of new listings come to the market in recent months. But I think most of this is due to the sharp rise in sales volume in both October and November. So let's talk about market sentiment, and buyer behavior has shifted significantly. Many buyers are having what I call a do or die mindset right now. There's the very high likelihood of another rate drop next week on the horizon, and these buyers are eager to lock in a deal now before prices potentially rise in the spring. Detached homes and townhomes are seeing the most activity out there, but even condos, which have been quieter all year, are starting to move closer to their asking prices. Talking about prices, condo prices came in at $543,750. Again, relatively stable all year, and it is in line with the 2023, with all of 2023, the yearly median, which was $550,000. In terms of downtown specifically, I like to focus on downtown condos. That's where I do a lot of my work. So downtown and Vic West, we have seen some improvement, 2 months in a row of increased sales activity. But I think this is largely driven from prices falling quite significantly from their peak 2021, 2022, and even 2023 pricing. So for example, the median 2-bedroom in November was sitting at $665,000. That's down a whopping 20% compared to the same time last year, albeit not much was actually selling in November 2023. There was a lot of listings, probably higher price listings. Now prices have come down, they have moderated. Buyer sentiment has improved, so we're seeing those transactions trend upward. In terms of the median 1-bedroom condo, very attractive, $435,000, down about 8% compared to 2023. I think first-time buyers are going to scoop these up quite quickly. Studio units are holding steady, $335,000. Of course, there's not much sales activity or inventory, so this number can be more volatile. But overall, I'm seeing the downtown condo scene is transitioning back into a seller's market. There was a 69% sales to new listing ratio, which means that demand has risen, and this is putting sellers in a better position to negotiate stronger terms and get closer to asking price. In terms of single-family homes, median price came in at $1,135,000 in November, largely unchanged and holding stable throughout the year. The median price for both 2023 and 2024 year to date is $1.15 million, not far off. I'm finding that in the Victoria core, especially homes priced at around $1 million are very competitive. If the home's in reasonable move-in ready condition, they're going to get multiple offers very quickly. sometimes even on the same day as listing. There are currently only 25 single-family homes priced at $1 million or less in the Victoria core. I anticipate this to shrink further. There's upcoming mortgage changes, federal mortgage lending rules that come into effect December 15th. And I really feel this is going to boost sales significantly between the $1 million and $1.2 million price point, because buyers are going to be able to qualify for more without coming up with a 20% down payment. So even though nothing's changed in the buyer situation, their income, their down payment, even as is on paper, due to these new mortgage lending rule changes, they're going to have higher purchasing power. So that's going to push a lot of these properties currently sitting at around $1 million to maybe $1,050,000, $1.1 million. Trends and strategies out there. I'm finding that lowball offers and any subject to sale conditions are just getting thrown in the trash. They're not getting much traction anymore. The strategy may have paid off before, but now prices have stabilized, activity's returning to healthy levels. Sellers are just going to hold out for what they want. But if you're a buyer, you can get in before prices probably rise quite quickly next spring. What are some opportunities in the market? Well, if you're a buyer, I really do think now is the time to act. Inventory is shrinking, sales volume is rising quite rapidly, and waiting around much longer is going to mean more fierce competition in the spring. And when that happens, with our shrinking inventory, more competition, prices are going to rise. If you're a seller, market conditions are currently trending in your favor, and you can hold your ground and get closer to the price you want, especially if your home is well maintained, move-in ready, in a reasonable location. So that wraps up my November market update. If you're thinking of buying or selling, or just have questions about the market, how to get into the market, I'm always here to help you navigate Victoria real estate. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in next month's video.